Greetings. Come forward again. Yell up all ones and ones. Yes. We're there with you. You're the man here. Remember me tell you. 2 videos I make. Well, might be 3 today. You know. Because sometimes we get a little too quiet. But we kind of want to carry on from the reasoning, the earlier reasoning, you know. When I talk about the Bible that is being translated into a whole lot of different African languages. And then I'll benefit you, but no books about science and technology and chemistry and physics and finance and astrophysics and mathematics and them kind of thing in our translate. None to it. Information technology. May I also mention that books like this, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill and Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. How much native African tongues have access to books like this? Seen? I don't know of any. Oh. See, now I mentioned that. Think about, you have to remember, look at the Chinese, for example. If you go to China, when the Chinese people don't learn about mathematics and physics and them things and chemistry, they will learn about it in the native Chinese language. Whether it be Mandarin, it comes to a point now where even Westerners, English-speaking people from England, are teaching them picnic Mandarin. They must send them picnic learn Mandarin because the Chinese are doing so well. See? The people want to learn their language now. But anyway, what I want to come emphasize here this morning is that the problem we have amongst black people is that in 2021, black people are still them exhibiting characteristics of slaves. Yeah. You know why I say that? Most black people don't read. And it's not a joke thing. Black people don't read. Most black people rather watch them TV, watch soap opera, they want to watch love and hip hop. That's enough of we can have talk, enough of we can have read, alright, good enough. See? Them rather go watch what the other show name? Real Housewives of this and that. And watch a group of people who live better than them. And a lot of these people on these shows are not very intelligent. Them have nothing to teach you. Them just have something to sell you. See? Because at the same time, when they sell you something and they make all this money, they're not intelligent enough to know how to keep it either. Because them just go and spend it. Yeah. And a lot of them not spend it in them culture because when them have them show, them have to come and show you all these European brands like Gucci, Armani, Louis Vuitton and all them things. So, them shows not really help we. But we not read either. No, black people not read enough. That we not know nothing. And when people not read, them forget how to spell. Yeah, because if you read, you're going to understand finance and economics. You're going to understand how the tax system works. You're going to understand how to keep your money. It's one thing making money, but it's the next thing keeping it. But you really and truly the only thing most black people read is Bible, and the ones who are Muslim read Quran. I them get some kind of religious book about Jesus. And that them depend. Because, alright, check this. When a man let me come here and tell black people, in the Bible say, bastard can't come into them congregation up to the 10th generation. And I tell them the scripture in Deuteronomy 23 too. And go up. Them don't want to hear me. See? When me tell them the God of the Bible is a duppy. If you check Judges 1:19, instead of criticizing me, go and read it for yourself. What other things we come and teach them? God say, the God of the Bible say no flat-nosed man can come to him altar. And no man with any defect. So this God seems to be, you discriminate. Because whether you was a flat-nosed referring to black people, a man who disabled, a man with any defect or have skin blemish, go read Leviticus 21:18. But no, you are come argue with me. You God also say, him create evil. Isaiah 45:7. But instead of argue me and say me talk foolishness, you now read them for yourself. See? When me come and tell you, them scribble from ancient Africa and put them in the Bible. Information there out there. But most black people grow up on social media or somebody send them something on the WhatsApp and them just send it on and make them look foolish without even checking it and see if it's right. Look, I never want to say it because shit. People come send me foolishness and tell me how Russia persecute Christians, you know. And Russia is one of the most conservative countries you can find, you know. They're not joking, you know. Because they have the Russian Orthodox Church, you know. And them look, you have some girl them call themselves Pussy Riot to them jail the other day because them going in them church and do some kind of pornographic video. See? When me tell black people, what God say, the Bible say in 1 Corinthians 7:36 about the flow of age, saying when a girl start to see them period, you can marry them. Some who don't know, say a lie me I tell. When me tell them Satan and God is to meet, if you read Job 1:6-22, see? Them say foolishness me attack. Luke 14:26 say hate your mother and your father and your family. As a Jesus if you are being disciple. When me tell them, the Bible will tell you two different ways how Judas dead. Acts 1:18 and Matthew 27:3. Them say, them I want to listen, but go read it for yourself. You see? Me I tell you. So this is a problem. As a people, we don't read enough, so we don't know where we're going. So we go do it on all kind of folly. And we getting left behind. Now, if you want to praise a God, pray something that look like you, in your own image and likeness. Because Micah 4:1-5, if you read that, it will tell you, every man need to find him own fig tree and walk with him own God. So go read Micah 4:1-5. I can see me I tell you. See? This Bible also tell you, if your son now listen to you, you're supposed to stone him to death. Yes. I now make it up. No, I now make it up. You know? If you're going to read, let me tell you which part, man. Let me tell you part. If you think I'm foolish, it's me attack. Hold on, man. No joke. No joke. Think I'm foolish, it's me attack. Deuteronomy 21:18-21. Yes, it tell you, if your son now listen to you, stone him to death. See? Go read it and see for yourself. Deuteronomy 21:10-14. I tell you how to rape woman. When you don't go conquer them people, when you don't go wage war on people, you take all the young virgin them for yourself and do what you want. Rape them. The Bible tell you them things. So don't argue with me. You need to read. Because if you read, you're going to get free. You know? But then, it's like black people go to church and pastor tell them two little things to keep them happy. Blessed are the poor and meek shall inherit out and all type of foolishness. And that make them feel comfortable with them situation. You know? But them now go read something like Amos 8:4-6 will tell you that we may buy the poor for silver and the needy for a pair of sandals and sell the chaff of the wheat. You understand? No, not tell them thing there. Can you now read? You see what I say? So, this is why we find ourselves in the situation that we find ourselves in. Get you me say? We come and tell black people about tithes and offering, how pastor rob them. If you're going to read Deuteronomy 14:23-29, you see it for yourself. All them story with Abraham is not being real. It's all folly. Read Galatians 4:22-30. You have to read for yourself, people. You understand? So, look here, man. So much things we can talk about. Them say Jesus never touch a girl yet. If you read Luke 10:38, that will tell you something. You know? So, it also tell you, man, are you a God? Because in Genesis 3:22, God said man has become one of us. But we don't know that too much on a different thing we want to talk about, you know. So I say now, we black people, we don't read enough. Some of we don't read at all. We just watch TV and look on social media for entertainment. Now we have something going on killing people called COVID-19. If black people gonna read about nutrition and what to eat and what not to eat, so much of we know that they're dead. But we don't want to read nothing. Because you go to school and make them program you and tell you one thing. And if you go and read and do research, you will find out a different thing. A lot of the food them try to tell you to eat, it's not good for you. They will weaken your immune system. And that is what making you ill and can't recover when you get a little virus. Now how much of we know if you stop use sugar, you not catch cold. I live in the cold. I lack of sugar. Anything with sugar in it, I don't want it. I run up on the cold, I run up on the wet, I don't catch a cold. Before this virus come on, when my son used to go to school and him catch him little nasty cold in my school because he had all the sugar in my consume, my mother. And him come jump up next to me. Me not catch nothing yet. And my wife I catch him, the baby I catch him, not me. But we don't know them things because we not read it when I want to let me come tell you. Instead of going to read and find out for yourself, you criticize and say it can't be. But until we start reading, how are we teaching next generation to improve them life financially, spiritually? You understand? Understand economics. How much black people understand the legal system? How much black people understand how economics work, how the banking system work? If you read a book like this, and not even this, if you do think for yourself, you're going to know your house where you live in too. Them tell you it's an asset. But it's not an asset, it's a liability. Don't make them fool you because you have to pay for living in it. Those are you who have mortgage, or the one who have pay rent. You have repair bill, you have to pay heating costs. How that come out? How that be an asset? It's a liability. Now it become an asset. If it's an investment and you rent it out and make money off it and somebody else pay you for it. You understand? And all the repairs are cover itself. Your private car, you drive. You go to school and you do accounts and then put it on the asset side of the economy. That don't make no sense. That's a liability. Now the taxi man and the man who have car rental company, yes, that is an asset to him. But you with the little private car, you have to pay insurance, tax, MOT, maintenance. And to come out of your pocket. It's a liability. So until we start reading, we're not going to understand these things. This is why we're lagging behind. How much do we know how easy it is to manufacture something for yourself? Clothes where you wear. It's not hard, you know. You know, some people find themselves in unfortunate situations where they live in certain places and they can't access certain things for whatever reason. See? But the ones them who did it, you nah do nothing. I be a fool to see the pan. You try you study for impress people. Go read something, man. Start to read. See? Because remember, you know, back in the slavery days, you know, why you think black people was forbidden from reading? Because if you read, you go get wise. The master know why you read. Because master want to keep you dunce. Master just want to come with a little Bible and tell you two little things like slave obey your earthly masters. So you keep in line. When you serve your master, you serve God. You see? And now we have past now come and tell you now Bring your tithes and offering. But you not show you the bit to me, not show you the. Wait I tell you, you have to bring the tithes and offering to him. You have to go and read them for yourself and find out. You understand? Yes. I go tell you again. I go tell you again. See? I go tell you again. I tell you, the Bible encourage rape. He say, no flat nose can come to him altar. You still not let me talk. You're sorry for war with me. You get me? But you have to read for yourself. Deuteronomy 14, 23 to 29. To tell you if you do it, we if you do it tithes and offering. You understand? Yeah. It's not forget to no church or no pastor. I for the Levite them. People within the people who have no inheritance. Widows. And for what you desire. You understand? The way you want to do. If you want oxen, sheep, wine, strong drink, and maybe if you want to buy a, you understand? Buy a piece. So you need to read. If you have a church, you can't make pastor check you. Read the Bible with pastor preach from. Don't wait until pastor come and give you a little scripture to keep you in the flock. Read them for yourself and read and Christian pastor. And when you read, go and get a dictionary. So pastor can come and tell about you interpret it wrong. Because if a word is something you have to find the meaning, because them translate them in English for you, right? So you get an English dictionary. Or if you speak French, you get a French dictionary. Or Spanish. Or whatever. And you see what it means. See? Read books that are going to improve you economically. Read books that are going to empower you spiritually. And when we talk about spiritual, a lot of black people get a kind of way. Oh, what you talk about now? For example, you have a thing them called Obia. If you can read about Obia and how it become to be seen as the way them see it, you're going to understand what it's all about. Our thing, you have to embrace it. Yes. So black people, we need to read. Because if you're not read, you're displaying characteristics of a slave. And therefore you are what you do and the way you act. Yes. Look here. If you wake up every day and you look for something to buy and sell, it's a trader, right? And if you do that for profit, you become a businessman. Now you eat your food. See, these are the characteristics of a businessman, a trader. If you decide to drive taxi and pick up people and chauffeur people around, you're a taxi man. You're a chauffeur. You put it nicely for you. I could go and put on a cap and, you know what I mean, work for a limousine company, but you work for somebody. I mean, I encourage that. You get what I say? You can go to school and study engineering, you become an engineer. But if you not read nothing, I do like what slaves used to do, who were forbidden for it. And even some of the slaves used to hide and read. You understand? Because hey, look here, some of the master them wife used to teach the slave them for read, and the man them used to turn up and get a piece of a master wife, and a master wife sample the thing. And why think why do I love black man till now, man? Anyway, we're not going on that. Because enough time, you know, we come out here now. Enough of the black people them, who see them as staying in them culture. Not all. But a lot of the sisters them that encourage you to read, you know. It's based slackness them dip and they want money for do here. They want to go to a party. They want to watch foolishness. You have white people that do it too, you know. But most of the time it's people out of the race. I go buy a book like this. Because my wife will buy me this book here. Because she come and see me have this one here. And she hear me talk about this one here and buy me this one here. My wife are Indian. But we many black woman. I'm going to encourage me to them down on the road here. See? And my wife encourage me to jump on the unity and go there. Yeah, me do want to do it, but maybe depend on some foolishness differently. I'm going to get a law degree now. See? Don't get me wrong, you know. some of the sisters will encourage you to do them things too. But most of the time them, like we used to go on back in the day. Is like master and them wife. They don't teach enough how you read and give you a piece. Same time. Yes. So enough time sometimes you find out you come and you get with somebody out of your race. And they might encourage you to be more independent and take control of your life. Whereas some of you, all our people them know is to act like slaves and go and get a work from a man and work for somebody and be on somebody's clock. If you not do that, them say you're lazy. You don't want to do nothing. You just want to sit down. No, you don't sit down. You use your brain and think I make money. But black people have been programmed to think that you have to go work for somebody. And if you don't work for nobody and you want to do your own thing, them say you're lazy, you're lazy. That's slavery characteristics that. Because if you read, you're going to working for people, work earn income. Income that you earn by exchanging time for money is not going to get you rich. Can I go work until you are 65, then they tell you can retire, and you're dead. Most people then dead less than 20 years. But if you pull yourself together, read plenty. Now you have so much ways you can make money, you know. Stocks, all these apps, crypto, a whole heap of different things you can do, you know. And make money and sit down in your house, you know. Yeah. Some people go up on social media and just talk one set of foolishness. And not try to do nothing to make no money. You can use social media and make money. I mean, you have to stick at it. You're not going to just take off just so. You have to keep going. Monetize your platform. Take your time. Don't watch it if people not subscribe. Keep going. Just a matter of time before you find your thing. Just create a niche. You like clothes? Make your own clothes. Go and read and find out how you do it. Read up about intellectual property, how to protect intellectual property rights. You like sing? Make music, man. You have computer and phone. You have apps you can use and make music in your bathroom. Yeah. Take charge of your own destiny. But you're not going to do that by watching TV and watching some little folly about some Real Housewives of this and that. Love and hip hop and them kind of fool. Yeah, you might learn to little thing if you're smart, you know. You might learn to little thing, you know, but if you just look on it for entertainment, you're not going to learn nothing. Why you not go create your own show? Go learn how to create your own show now. And write a script. Because you have enough lazy people as much as me I thought this, you know. Some of our people just lazy, you know. And now I don't know for themselves, you know. So if you write a script and just give them some foolishness to deal with for watch. They will go watch it and you're going to make a money, eat a food and live nice. But black people, we need to read more. And that's why when me tell enough people, enough of we still a slave. Them not understand what I say. You know no shackles around your foot, but you do on your brain. And that me I say. Depend on your brain. And we not get it. And we don't want to let me attack. I'm vex. Why not business? See? Yeah. But you know go on and on. Because me I go, you know, I have a next show for, a next video for comment. So, wait. And then I leave it today. Remember, like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend and tell a friend. See? Free to subscribe, you know. But if you're sheep, don't subscribe yourself. And remember, read more so you can be more. Alright?